face the meat closer. Hello, it's me, Poison. And one thing I need to do real fast is I'm going to put on my audio playback so I can hear myself. So that way we can make sure. Oh, good thing I did. We have echo on. Or reverb. I use this for when I'm singing. Meow. There we go. We don't need reverb just for regular talking. Hi, so today we're going to work on a commission model, and then we are going to place the new set of TFT. After like years of being like mech sets for TFT, we finally got one that's not full mech. There is a mech team, but like there's other teams. And thank you, Novella, for the love, and hello, Pedro. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you. One thing that's funny about the art that I'm working on this custom hair, and I noticed something when I reopened up this document. I was like, I've seen this hair before. Like, where have I seen this? Like, it's not identical, but it's starting to look like this. It's like I knew I'd seen it somewhere. Let's pull in, I think I want to try to pull in some music. Thanks. This base material under the eye, the crystalline thing, is something I did, but the color of eyes is something that the person who wants the model decided. Which this is gonna go towards our mod over there on Twitch. They're also a mod on YouTube, but you'll mostly see them on the Twitch side. I'm going to be working on this face a little bit because obviously I used my face as a base, and I'm making it a little bit more masculine than what my face is. Like, not like manly man, but like more manly. One thing I want to fix with the hair is this looks really flat right there. I kind of might want to add either a bump or like some kind of depression or bring this up. And thank you for the compliment though. We might reshape the eyes slightly because right now these are way more my eyes. And I think if we gave them a different shape, it would make them a bit more mask. The eyelashes we won't touch until we move over to Unity. And I'm gonna make the lips a little bit more fleshy and a little bit less like a matte lipstick. Because I like having one of the reasons why I do this kind of lip instead of an anime lip, especially on a 3D model, is sometimes face tracking is not the best. As you can tell, sometimes my mouth doesn't fully open. And for those situations, it helps to have like a bold lip, or at least a very visible lip, so you can see that it's still moving. Because I had anime mouth a while where it was like not any of this. And sometimes it was really hard to tell if I was talking. And sometimes it's not the fact that I'm not opening my mouth enough. It's the fact that like I'm talking fast and there's a limit to trackers, and then also when it gets the signal sent. So the motivation here, we did do a little bit of pre-planning. We uploaded a short of the pre-plan. We're using like a Pictomancer from Final Fantasy. Like this, they have like the jacket and stuff like that. And then we're gonna add our art flair to it. I also need to bring this up a bit. But yeah, we're gonna work on this for a bit, and then we'll move over and play some TFT. I'm taking my time with this because there is no rush on when this needs to be done. And the longer I take with it, the more I have time to like really look at the model and really assess how I like how it looks. I'm just gonna bring it up just a bit more. And then I'm gonna do like a flower design on this area too, but for now, just want to bring it up to be more of a shirt. There we go. We're on a lot of the fun parts here where it's like just kind of coloring these. This side is from my carnivorous plant model. I'm not gonna keep it like this. It's gonna be probably, I'm thinking a navy blue. It's like a super, super deep, dark blue. Just for the sake of like, this is supposed to be like an art glove. It's so you don't like smear your draw pad. They are also an artist, but they do a lot of 2D art. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if I can't pull up a picture of the inspo. Uh, Pictomancer images. Save image. I'll just pull it up. And so we're going to be transforming this outfit quite a bit. So that way we can match that vibe. Now, I'm not as good as the Final Fantasy artists, but I'm fairly good at capturing the vibe of an outfit. Like, you won't really ever see like a one-for-one copy from me, but you will see things that like have the essence of another design. Essence of Pictomancer. Let me take this eraser. So I'm gonna make another bodysuit layer that's gonna have like all of the like jewels and stuff on it. Because we're gonna do like jeweled Kingdom Hearts flowers that go across here. But I think we'll first work on this jacket. let's see. One thing I want to do is identify where I want to do like a cuff. And let's make this a bit darker. It's gonna be the guideline. Zoom in. And we're gonna make this smaller. I'm gonna be exporting this into my art program. So I'm just making like this so that way I can later use it in the other program as a guide. And if I have to do like some small corrections, it's not a big deal. I got that pretty close. That works as a guide. Okay, next part, I want to guide. I want to mark what's on the inside here versus what's on the outside of the hood. It looks like this part goes on the inside. Yeah. And the shading on this is going to be a little flat, but that's fine because it's going to get a normal map when it enters Unity. There we go. And I want to just take an eraser and get rid of this excess space. Okay. Let's export this and then put it into Clip Art Studio. Oop. Oh gosh. RJ. And then export guide. HOODED. File. Open. And go drag this one. The guide. Oop. File Explorer. Waiting for it to pull up. Drag below. Okay. So let me look at my other thing. So this top part is going to have pink on the cuff part. And I'm going to grab these different sections, reverse the selection, and now I'll only color in the part that I need. I'm just going to start with an airbrush. I'm going a little bit past this border for when I make a normal map, so that way we don't get a weird line there. This is Clip Studio Paint. It is my main art program. I used to use Krita. No, Clip Studio Paint. Doobadoo. I say Clip Studio Paint specifically because there's also an animation, but I don't use the animation. Okay. And I did that on the wrong layer. I need a new layer. There we go. Yeah, I pay for it. I got it for, well, technically I didn't pay for it. I got it for Christmas. It was paid for. But I used to use Krita, and there are reasons to use Krita over Clip Studio occasionally. Like, I don't like Clip Studio's mirror tool. Uh, and I don't use the iPad version of Clip Studio because it's a subscription-based service, and I don't like subscription-based software, especially when it comes to making things. Okay, I want to be darker. I'm just gonna use the lower layer. Nice. I know my mod likes to draw emotes with it. They did some of my Twitch emotes. For the most part, I make everything myself, but there's just a few things where like they're 2D and that my mod makes. And what I'm probably gonna do is just mirror this and put it on the other side. Let's see. Let me make sure I don't have audio coming from this. I do. Make sure I don't have. There we go. I heard a little bit of an echo, and I was like, that's coming from somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna mirror this on both sides. Blub, 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 blub. I'm mostly doing color placement right now because I need this to all be laid down how I want it. And then I'm going to use a blend, wet blend, to kind of create more of a splatter. Okay, and then I'm going to take the fingertip tool. This more etches it. Blend. And do I have like a splatter? Droplet. Yeah, actually, I attribute when you use a mod in Twit, a emoji, a mod can be attributed to who the person who made it on Twitch. So when someone uses a uh, one of my emojis in Twitch, if you highlight it, you'll see their name as the person who made it, which I think is really cool. I think these should be almost perfectly mirrored. Let's see. Grab. Ah, here's the copy layers. There we go. And because we have pink hair, I'm going to add blue shadow to the inside. But yeah, if someone ever, or if you ever draw an emote for someone that they use, they're able to actually attribute it to you, which is a really cool thing. Because it means that you get to like give everyone the proper credit. Let me add a file. I'm going to add all of this to that file. Okay, and I just want to like use a very like light blue. I'm gonna blur. Maybe my color history. I think this is it. Yeah. I'm giving this uh, basically just some more texture in its color because it's supposed to be like an off-white. And we're going to drag this under the sleeve. Oh, Control C, under the sleeve. Because I'm going to do this over here too. Do They won't mirror this. I'll just do this on both sides. Now, this isn't like a proper way to do things. I just like to build colors. Because as a 3D model person, I find it easier to build than take away. So I used to draw exclusively at like 1% opacity. I want to see how this looks. Save. And this is going to get a normal map as a reminder. Which is going to make everything, when you add a normal map to something, everything becomes a little darker because you've just told light how to interact with the object. The only thing that normal maps don't affect is very dark colors like this. Okay, next, let's do the pants. First off, eraser. Go. I'm going to reverse this. How this is pink on blue. This bottom part's going to be blue on pink. I like Vroid. However, because opacity, Vroid doesn't read opacity very well. And because I use Unity, what it looks like here isn't exactly what it's going to look like once it goes through another program. So I like to use an alternate drop program, but you can do a lot just staying on here, especially now that they have a blur tool. Export. I need to export these as ponds. And then I need to export the guide. File, open. Pants guide. Blur is my favorite. I like blending. I used to be a cosplayer, and I was very into cosplay makeup. And that's more where my experience with art comes from. And in makeup, blending is everything. There we go. Take my selection tool, select the blank space, and then invert my selection. I'm going to make this very bottom part the cuff. So I'm going to keep this on this layer for now. I'm going to grab this blue. It's going to be just a very bright blue. And this time I don't think we need a mirror. Another new layer underneath. First I want to grab a darker blue. I'm just going to put it right above. Yeah. Another new layer. It's going to go below this. I'm just going to very lightly go with this blue. And then I'm going to go color history, grab my pink. Just want to take that, go back to the sweat blend, just mix the colors. And then I'm going to go finger tool, etch the colors. then blur. And then I'm going to take spray bottle droplets. I'm just going to get some random droplets on the pants. And then I want to grab the off-white blue. Another new layer. Go below. Just want to add the same kind of etching. Hide. File. Save. Yes. We're starting to get there. I'm probably going to change the color of those shoes. Probably use navy blue. Let's do arm accessory. Add bodysuit. This should be an expand. Add layer. Delete. Now we're going to add the flowers. I'm experimenting. Oh, no mirror tool. This is asymmetric. Ooh, that might be better. I'm gonna basically do like 3 blobs across the chest where I want to place them. Oh, actually I should draw these on the chest. Reason why I should draw them here. This is a curved surface and it's close to the pec, which means things will get wonky. Like, I can show an example of that. See how over here, this is straight, but there's a curve here? This chest isn't as bad, but some chests I've worked with are really bad about that. The larger the chest area is, the worse it is going to be with it. think that's too big. Let's zoom in further. If I can, I'd like to make these very more like an accessory. Let me recalibrate my draw pad. These lines are very etchy. Let's use a smaller. Feels like there should be a size between this and the other one, and I know there is technically. I'm just gonna 3. There we go. It's not looking as good as my other flower, but we will fix it. Let's just get things laid down first. Let's see. Okay, and then I do pink. Oop, almost knocked my mic over. That would have been very loud. Light blue. I'm definitely gonna want to reshape these in Clip Studio. Oh, yeah. I'm using different methods to try to shape them, just to see which way comes out the best. It's also been like a difficult art day. Sometimes I make art and it's like super easy. Sometimes I make art and it's like I've never picked up a pencil before. Oh, it will. I'm doing this for the lines. Uh, this is topographical, so I need to know what way to draw the leaves or the petals. To make sure everything is placed right. I always draw the base part of whatever I do in Vroid, then export, because I don't like drawing on topographic maps. I prefer drawing on the flowers themselves. FLC. Let me grab. Verify. No copy. Oh, that is why it's so loud. I was like, that should not be that loud. Okay. Now let's redo this. Also clean up. I'm gonna make a new layer. First. Like, I might be able to reshape that. Make it go in a slightly different direction. Without that causing any issues. This also reminds me of like Orihime's hair clip from Bleach. The other ones aren't as bad. These just need slight reshaping. You can actually make toggleable clothes for a 3D model. There's a thing called NEB plugin, which allows you to tie it to like emotes. And I have like things like this. Let me redeem it. Let's see. That like are redeemables on Twitch. So you could even do tie it probably to like redeems. I think there is actually someone, I don't remember their name. I saw them on Bluesky. And they had done just that. Their redeems were like to switch their outfits. But if you like the look of 2D model, like the best way to replicate that with 3D is like increasing the outline. But there is a certain vibe to 2D that 3D doesn't like necessarily capture. I think I'm gonna change this one. Reorientate the thing altogether. Yeah, Wardo can be a little resource hungry. There are ways to optimize it, but if you're just starting out, use the programs that are easiest for you to use. Because you don't want to frustrate yourself into quitting. That's one of the reasons why I don't use Blender, is it was frustrating me to a point where I was like, I didn't want to make models. And if you're gonna do that, there's no point in using it. But I think you can do it in VC Face too. I don't use VC Face, so I can't confirm that, but I've heard you can. Because VC Face does have the emote stuff. It does require Unity to set it up, though. But the Unity stuff is really not that bad to use. But I wouldn't start using it until, like, you got used to everything else. Because it is, like, the finishing step. Okay, now I just want to make sure there's no holes in this. This isn't necessarily the final appearance of these flowers, but it's gonna look a lot cleaner than this. Because I'm thinking about adding like a gem on each one. Yeah, that's much better. This part is going to be in this. And I want to take a super deep navy blue and dye this. I'm going to take a slightly darker blue. Airbrush. I'm going to add some of the muscle back in. Which is going to look weird until it doesn't. You just want it to be very light. Oop, I did it on the wrong layer. So now I need to undo that. And do it on its own layer. They can't be on the bottom layer. Because it's a shading detail. There we go. New layer. Oh, I did that. It's the hoodie. And I entered a custom value for the hood setting. I set it to, I took this hood smaller setting, set it to -250, and then I removed parts of the inner hood, so that way it would look like it's open. That's why this part's erased. this out. So I want it barely visible. And then the rest will be done with the normal map. We're also not done with this hair. Okay, this part I wasn't necessarily looking forward to because it's going to be annoying. But it's fine. First I want to do the part that gets mirrored. How did this look? I don't necessarily love how this looks. So you want to see like what kind of gradient I did there. I think I'd like to do a deeper blue. Whoops. Now the question becomes, how do I want to tie this in? I do something more like that. It makes the colors look a bit brighter. See, I'm not sure exactly how I want to do this part. So let's move on to the shoe and fix the shoe. I'm gonna do kind of like that. Zoom in. And again, these colors will change once it's exported. Whoops, that is not the right spot. This. Two. And that's gonna also have a normal map. That's gonna make it 3D. And also more of a gym once the After Effects are added. We'll leave it as that, because I'm going to do another effect on top of it that's going to make it look more how I want it. And I might leave this more plain, because then I might do like an added effect in Unity. I want to like trim this up. Yeah, not that. Okay. Outfit's a lot more readable. Let's go back onto the hair. Let's hit file save. I need to clean up my Vroid program. I have way too many custom items. I can close out of PowerPoint. It's weird, but PowerPoint actually does eat up RAM. Did save. Oh, not the bones. We'll do bones later. I'm gonna convert this layer, convert to freehand. So one of the things I think is weird here is the fact that it doesn't curve. And that's way too straight. So we're gonna be doing this painstaking task of adding a little bit of wave to this. Yeah. They don't need to be symmetrical. Just want to add a curve. It took me a while before I started like doing custom hairstyles, and the first few I made look questionable. But I started with just touching hair color. My thing though is like if I'm gonna do commissions, I want it to be more customized. Because that's the whole reason why someone would pay me to do their model, is like to do my original work. Otherwise they just download Vword. But yeah. I'm a big proponent of like learn things as you go and don't try to make yourself learn things you don't need yet. This is also custom hair texture, which I thought about doing a custom like hair texture pack, because some of my hair textures are really cool. Yeah, this is a little arduous, but it pays off. I also had a request from them for their hair to not have too much movement. They're gonna keep it fairly out of the eyes. We mostly want these for like framing the face. One of the big one of the big like breakthroughs I had with Vroid was realizing all of the like pre-made assets are things you could remake just by using the stuff that's in Vroid already, which like should you'd think would be inherent, but like sometimes there's like objects that you would think, oh, there's no way this was made with Vroid. That must have been an import or something. But no, everything in Vroid could be made in Vroid. Some things would take longer than others, but it would be possible. Which then let me know, oh, I haven't even scratched the surface of what I can make. Some of this stuff is really good. Yeah, that's helping a lot. Should I have made less joints? Yes. But when I do my custom hair rigging, I'm gonna be happy for the extra joints. I'm gonna go for a little bit of asymmetry here, so that way the hair looks more tousled and a little less like uniform. Because if I do it completely symmetrical on both sides, it's gonna have a little weird look to it. I want to see about moving the highlight on this. Yeah. Because I can make this texture probably look a lot better if I line up that. That's a bit better. No, that won't work because where that layer's placed. Oh, wait. That's still like the wrong pink. That's using the old pink. And just changing that pink might fix a lot of this. I'm gonna save again. So I just moved a bunch of bones. But I suspect it does this because I have too many objects, and it goes through all the objects you have saved. Okay, hit edit. That helps a lot. actually might be a cool idea. Let this one come in front. There's something there. That's better. I need to fix that. But I didn't see it until like I had already clicked. Face. Now, note, I like to have my eyebrows a little bit higher, so that way whenever I, like, do the rigging part, when I squint, they don't go too far down. Because when I add the blend shapes, it automatically will go down just a little bit. for the hair. Face. I'm gonna take a picture because I think this is a good save point. Post-processing. This bloom will help it look more closely to what it will after Unity. But whoops, that's not supposed to be 1920. 8080. 1920. Save. I need to fix that. I'll fix that back part real fast, and then we'll use that as a save point. I know technically you really never see a VTuber's back, but I like my models to be fully ready to be seen from all angles. Let's hit that file save one more time, just cause my Vroid is starting to get temperamental. It's gonna not like that I save, but we've made progress. let's fix the back. That's good. I need to also fix up that shoe real fast. Mostly this top part is what I care about. Sometimes it doesn't like actually erase. I have no idea why. And then I also need to stop myself from getting too hung up on these details, because some of these will fix themselves once they get moved over. Okay, I think this is a good save point. I think there is a walk emotion. I mean, walk animation I can use. I'm using the Soap Dragon model, by the way, because it matches.
Who is this handsome-looking fellow?
I don't know. I guess we can just give it away. It's coming along, Raz. And this is before Unity stuff. I haven't rigged the hair either yet, but...
Surprise, Ross face.
And some of this will look better once the normal maps happen. I'll need to fix that too. Where's walking? We're not gonna add a lot of movement in the hair. Just a little bit. Just so it doesn't look like a helmet. Like we might add some strand movement to that strand. Like some of these edge strands. And like to the very end areas of the framing bangs. And then just not even a lot back here. And it's gonna be super stiff. That way it doesn't like move. But we just don't want it to look like you're wearing a helmet. Yeah. So this was the size I was more planning for those flowers, not the way that they were. Same. I'm about to start playing TFT here in a moment. I just need to get this like save point. Oh wait, I need to do my dailies real fast. I forgot to do them yesterday. Yeah. Oh, you right-handed. Do I need to swap that? Oh, wait. Yeah, that should definitely be swapped. You're not left-handed. I gotta be honest, this is a dyslexia moment. I thought that was the right hand. I was like, it's mirrored, so reverse it. And then I reversed it again in my head. Because they're... Oh, that's why. I reversed it when they returned, like this. Because I remember working on the glove part on the back of the hand. Image was not mirrored at that point. I mean, hashtag, it was AI. No. I don't know, does AI have dyslexia? Something that makes my art unique. I can't tell left from right. One more save. And then I'm gonna do my dailies within 10 minutes. I can go ahead and pull it up. We're gonna do the rush version of dailies, where you rush through it. So I'll use my Furolova. My Furolova is built. You saved? You saved. Raz, if you're there, can you switch my category to not art, Wuthering Waves? Because I'm gonna switch it really fast again for TFT. Because Wuthering Waves daily shouldn't take me but like 10. Spaghetti. Although, like, there's nothing wrong with Nintendo and Wuthering Waves being played at the same time. I don't think I want that. Patch the game. Please restart. Start. You got a star. Do not pass go. Do not collect 100 primos. Yeah. I'm gonna turn my audio playback off. There we go. I don't need to hear myself speak anymore. My mic works fine. We've had it on for 2 hours. Let me in. I'm speedrunning my dailies. So I can play TFT. I gotta be a responsible gamer and do my chores. This is better with you. We're burning up together, baby, that makes two. 'Cause the devil's wearing Prada and love's a little drama. Woohoo. Lunite. Okay, I know the one I need to run. Let's do it the day, because these are always fast. I guess I want to maybe get some Ayuno points, like talent materials. Oh, it's really early to start farming for Ayuno. Cantarella. Cantarella swim fast.
Will the approaching sounds be whales
Bye.
rejoicing?
Need to also clear this out.
Symphony of life. Indispensable. Are we there yet?
Okay. Resonators.
I alone will decide whether it's for
I
sure
think Carlotta's
or
stuff
for
is
battle.
fine. Let's see. Oh, I should do like one of the tacit spots. Switch map. Black Shores. Oolong. Oh, it's Venezuela. Oh, that's the promised area. Trying to find where the There you are. Need to defeat these.
Are we there yet? Symphony of life. Life or death, no alternative.
Take a breath and you'll feel.
Do keep up. Cadence, halt. Chant. Songs of old.
Sleep in the whispers of silence.
Yay! Defeat them all.
Bask in the sunlight.
Welcome to sunken depths. Try not to blink.
Annihilation. Absolute futility. Thus you fall.
I'll keep you company.
Freezer the Ictus. Ready.
Okay, now collect all of these souls. So many. Okay, we got those. Switch map. Now I need to do this and get the echo.
Get those echoes, girl.
Same. And now I need just to like get any of these just for the EXP. I'll do this one. Because Luba could probably use better echoes. Dun, 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 dun.
Are we there yet? Symphony of life. Heed the echoes.
Feel the sunken depths. Engulfed by seas of venom.
Meaningless cadence. Witness. Blossoms in wind.
Oh my god, I tried to turn my screen so I can actually see.
Take a breath and you'll feel. Surge of deep. Oh, this will be fun. Caress of riptides claim.
It's symphony of life.
Try not to blink.
Oblivion. Preparatory beat. Begin.
Oh, this will be fun. To sunken depths.
Feel symphony of life.
Got it. Yay! Claim. Okay, and so we were doing like one wish a day on Rokoko, Orokia, but I don't think we're gonna do that because I really want Ayuno, and I might use Augusta to prime those wishes instead. So Okay, I don't have any of those. So we're just gonna save up. Because I would be very sad not to get Ayuno. I wouldn't be as sad to not get Augusta. But I want Ayuno. I want to know what my pity's at. Like, honestly, if I knew I was guaranteed to lose my next 50-50, I would roll on this banner. Just so that way I could have my guarantee and I would have an exact number of how much I need to save up for. Network error. No. There we go. I've made 134 wishes since I came back. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about almost 30. So partially there to halfway through. I can do this tomorrow. I have 26 days for the limited time rewards. Okay, now we can switch it to TFT. Raz, if you wouldn't mind. I might switch to me close up so I can enter my password and stuff. Okay. Oop, my force closed. Come back. Thank you. There we go. Let us switch to live scene. I wish there was a full screen mode for this. Enable low spec mode. Play. I mean, this is a new set for TFT, so Q should be pretty quick. So we won't have to look at my messy background for long. Listen, I program, I do art, and I like pictures. And oh yeah, and I write technical documents for people. So like, it's gonna be messy on my background. Oh, my draw pad's plugged in. The lead client does not like my draw pad. It's like, which monitor? Tell me now. I get angry. Let's go ahead, sound. Honestly, this also kind of matches. Because I use Star Guardian Lux. Star Guardian. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, they made it where you can really zoom in. Juggernaut, Duelist, Star Guardian, Nico. Star Guardian is really good to get early. I also kind of want to try what luchadors do.
Balance is not always fair. I am sorry.
Yeah, we're getting Star Guardians. We're gonna go Star Guardian. Gain increased Star Guardian benefits. Oh yeah, don't forget to tell me what you're going. Whenever you know.
Too late to bring none.
Which one is your falling flower? Aura farming. Gain 2 5-star champions equipped with 1 item. I can't field until 4-6. Ooh. I chose aura farming.
We fight together.
So I need to get a spoon so I can make a Star Guardian emblem, so whatever I find, whatever it gives me at 4-6. Oh no! Okay, never mind. I thought that was a Star Guardian thing. Like, no, they got the Star Guardian buff. I had a Juggernaut buff. But that just wasn't what I was going today. I do typically, anytime I get a, like, a specific buff for, like, a unit, go that unit. Same. What is the Dragon Ball buff? You got Monster Tamer. Man. Same. Oh yeah, I saw that. I think I had that as an option when we were playing off stream. You won't like it when my friend gets here. Oh no, it's just my friend and his dog. Beat him up. No. I'm also pink. How could they? We're gonna save up our gold because we know we need to level. Okay, soul fighters. Do you need a? You have a Vago, but
So the fight begins.
you could get a silver one. Also, what is this vein doing here? Oh no, Zyra. Hello? Orange, come get your girl. Oh wait, that's the 2-star I got. Okay, I realize. Okay, I'm gonna go for Ari, or yeah, I'm gonna go for Ari.
Space life, dweeb.
Okay, I'm missing a Syndra, a Poppy, a Jinx, and a Seraphine, plus Emblem. Oh no, purple gonna beat me. I need items, but like I don't want to use this skin in case I get a emblem or something. I like this map. This is a cool map. Oh, Syndra.
I will not hold back.
5-star Guardians. We got tank here. Oh no, they're getting back up. Ow. Rude. I wonder what items Nico's supposed to use. Durability heal, 300 health. You know, just because she's surviving till the end, and a lot of people have heal items. That should stop them from beating me, because I think I've lost just due to life drain, for the most part. We're here! And we brought the sun! Let's see what benefits we get. Little buddies. Your 4 cost champions and 5 cost champions gain 55 health and attack speed. For every 2 cost champion on your board. You roll that one. Psychic round. Start with completed items on your bench. Tesla coil. Each of your allies with 3 items equipped emit 2 arcs of lightning. Trifecta. I guess I'm gonna do Tesla coil. Oh wait, I got a deconstructing thing. I can go ahead and equip this to Nico. Oh no, people with their magic resist already. This is not looking like it's our round. All my units are still bronze.
We fight together.
I'm never gonna get my boss.
Same.
Sag.
Yay, you got here in time. I also just don't have that many items. Like Zaya I could have grabbed Zaya, but I need the rod more.
5 cost or their glove.
5 cost or their glove? 5 cost? Oh, okay. I am the struggling. Five cost or Thieves' Glove? Five cost or Thief, yeah. I kind of figured.
Star Guardians are in it to win it.
I'm just gonna level. You know what? Screw it. Lucian, take this. I think everyone chose the 5-star. Oof. I don't think this Crystal Zyra is gonna help me too much.
Put your game face on.
Who knows, maybe I'll get something good here. Yay! Silver Nico!
It's hard to be humble when you've got this much sparkle.
And that made me transform my Silver Nico. So now I need to remove the stuff from this one. So I can put it all on the silver one. I done goofed. Okay, at least it didn't screw you over. Except the fact that we both lost. And I guess we're just gonna go ahead and level up to 8. Sunfire board, Moonlight. Thanks, so unstoppable.
I can do this.
I'll have all the Star Guardians except Seraphim here in a moment. Oof. I do like this. I also like the mana one. Oh, it was leaving. It's going home to its fire family.
Let's get this sparkle party started.
Adaptive.
Battle time! Woo, woo.
We saved. We lasted till you got here. Yay. Of course, I don't have the unit I need isn't here.
I got my boss.
Same. What does that do now? Sunders enemies within 2x. Okay. I'll give it to Poppy. Ooh. I got beat up by duelists.
Rising danger!
The first time I went Star Guardians, I won, and it gave me a very false view of them. I thought they were just OP. There was an automatic win.
Let's get this sparkle party started.
Well, I got all of them now. That spell takes so long for her to build up. I should have gone Juggernauts when it gave me the Juggernaut buff. No, I've gotten really bad augments. I only have enough items to make 4 items.
Eaten by a goat.
Cyclone. Fight. Ooh.
I can do this. I've got your starlight right here.
Thieves Glove.
Battle time!
That way I can use Tesla.
Let's get this sparkle party started. Star Guardians are in it to win it.
I did it! Finally! My first victory in forever. Thieves or 3-5 costs. You got the same option.
Do not push me. Let them try to stop me.
Right things
Gold Nico! I won! All I needed was the power of Nico. Although Yellow's kicked it into gear, which makes me worried. Honestly, there's not been much for me here at all. Another person who needed Lee Sin gets Lee Sin.
Follow my voice.
Oh no, you're fighting yellow. Star Guardians on the way! Star Guardians! Oh, never mind. Star Guardians not needed here. No, my Star Guardians, they didn't get to shine. Everyone's like on death's door. Except for Pink. I need a Seraphim. Me versus Blue. Oh no, Blue's gonna beat me. No! Also, why is Jeff here? On the bright side, I actually didn't want to get that on film because that one raises so many questions. I have so many questions with that. Why am I guarding the bathroom? Why is Jeff tied up? I did not have a good game. I had a very bad one. One more time, I need to do it again right now. Do 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 do.
If you're not watching Untucked, you're only getting half the story.
Well, I don't know where the untucked of that is. Where does a Jeff untuck? Double up. Battle begins with a prismatic augment. Same. You got this, Nar. Ooh, I got a Senna. Mighty Mech and Executioner. Uh, yeah, I'd like it. And then I start off with Mighty Mechs. Executioner's Crown, Unexpected Present, Prismatic Ticket. I might go for the Executioner's Crown. Oh my god, at what cost? I could level to 6 immediately. I guess I'm gonna take the Executioner's Crown though. I feel like they should go together. So I might go Mighty Meching Executioning. I was gonna possibly do it, but then I realized level 6 was actually not that high up. Gain 15% damage for every reroll. Gain 15% damage reduction for every 3 rerolls you spend gold on. Gain 1% damage amp. Oh, nice. Is there a... Gonna try Gambit? Jin's try Crystal Gambit. Okay. I can send you a Syndra. Oop. I was on my way to pick that up. Okay, I'll see if I can't Swain. Let me out. Oh, steadfast. We got that win streak. Which gives so much gold.
I'll get us through this.
I have 4 executioners. And they're a giant robot. On our way. Oh, no. I need the extra gold for my win streak. So that way I can make back all the money spent. Same. I do just love the throw up rainbow chibi looks. Oh, my connection flashed. Crimea River. Casting ability. I didn't like the other ones. Oh, Blue got a full team.
I don't miss.
I'll hit
found a Swain. After I found that Ash. Or would you rather another Ash or the Swain? Okay. I mean, on the bright side, crystals are better when you lose. I need the Akali. But it won't give it to me. Uh, 2 components. Ooh. Component anvil or a 3-star 1-cost champion and 7 gold? Component anvil or 3-cost?
My heart is iron.
Our stage shall find.
I don't know who to give my fruit to.
How they try.
I need the gold executioner or the purple, either of the purple executioners.
I'll hit 'em with everything.
Our stage shall find.
My heart is iron.
Finally, I beat someone. I like that this one has its own, like, music. Cybernetic. Sponging. One red buff. Water lotus. Holding an item. Blazing soul. You know what? Water lotus. I would like some crit for my crit. Oh, Prodigy, Star Guardian. But I need that other one. On our way. Ooh, Yone.
Unworthy of my blades.
I don't know if it's better for me to go for Mighty Mechs or for my Executioners. Same. Oh hey, Syra. Actually, might want to try to go for Executioners over Mighty Mechs.
I'm not here to make friends.
What is that? I can't pick it up. Oh, it's Karma. Okay.
I'm not here to make friends.
I need a level. What mighty mech am I missing? Oh, I'm missing a Jarvan.
I read the room. You lose.
Unmatched.
Oh yeah, you can ask me something. And we're doing pretty good.
I love a challenge.
Where's my mighty? Ah. Yes, I am an artist. Sorry about that. I was trying to get my turn all in order. I make all of my own models and stuff. Thank you. I make VTuber models. I also do some very minor illustrations. I do some 2D art, but I'm not as good. I'm not a very great 2D artist. But yeah, I mostly do 3D models and a little bit of art with like programming, not in the sense of AI, and not, yeah, that's not. But in the sense of I program graphics. I do my own rigging.
Look at us making new boys.
Get this to you. Nice. That's always great. I'm very pro also other people doing it too, because it's it's fun. But yeah, do you post your stuff here on YouTube or on X or on Bluesky? Nice. Feel free to put your X username unless it's the same as your YouTube name, and I'll look you up after stream. Or if it's like linked in your bio on your YouTube, I'll check it out. Okay, good. Let's see.
I love a challenge.
Now we prove our courage. I'll get us through this.
Oh no, I think I'm out. That is so cute. I love it. That's so cute. But yeah, I have over 100 models. I have, and then I have like 30 that are currently in cycle, which means that like have my updated like skills and graphic stuff. Um, but over 100 in total. We're working on a commission for our mod, which was what we were doing before we switched over to TFT. I'm gonna switch to the Me close-up screen. We have everything from a model for like Miku to Expedition 33. Let's see. I also did when I was playing a lot of Marvel Rivals. I made a bunch of hero-based models. Let's see. Because this one's a really cool one. Oh, it starts with an H. I'm working on setting up my commissions for more people. Right now I have been accepting commissions from friends, but I plan on expanding that here soon. I'm setting up my Ko-fi and everything. So this is one of my favorite ones that I use the most frequently. This one's part of it was I made for a art challenge, the Fuka Uno challenge, where you would have like a piece, an art piece, and then you'd hue shift it as the music played. This one has a lot of prismatic effects that shift and everything. But yeah, thank you. I'll definitely check you out on X. I am the same username across all platforms. But yeah, we are about to wrap up stream here. Oh, we are wrapping up stream at this moment. Because we have been streaming now for close to 4 hours. YouTube stream typically starts a little bit behind Twitch stream. But that's because sometimes YouTube gets mad at me. It doesn't like my music. Well, not my music specifically. It doesn't like when I play music. But thank you, and you too. And I can't wait to go check out your profile. Well, I'll see everyone later. Until then, see you then. Bye for now.